Okay, can you hear me? One, two, three. I'm not quite sure that everything works, guys. Just going to do this little test here and tell you a few insights of what's going on. Name's Andrew. I'm representing the company. It's called Coconuts, and we've been working on this product for quite some time now. It's available, it's on the market. What it does, it actually helps you interact with your Twitter followers. It helps you gain more followers. It helps you interact in a better way. It also helps you unfollow some people who don't follow you back. Because as you know, in the web, like most of the social networks, this is the way things are. You gotta follow somebody, be in touch with somebody, interact with somebody, give some feedback, talk if you want to share this information or promote some product or do whatever you want to do on the social media. And the idea of this message right now is that while most of us are right now sitting at home and some of us can't work, we all face this global crisis right now. Yeah, you can say whatever you want, that it's real, not whatever it is. The reality is that some people are sick. We all gotta stay home. We gotta stay healthy, and at the same time, we gotta promote our businesses because that's that's what's really happening. At some point in time in the future, everything is gonna be back to the normal things. Maybe not exactly as they were, but then we're still gonna be using some stuff. We will be going to the shops. We'll be eating food, unless like the humanity dies. But I hope it's not the case. So what you can do right now is actually you gotta use this opportunity of having additional time on your social presence, because this is a really big issue. If you go and read some books on social media marketing and on branding, on whatever you want, there are like lots of information, but all of them come to one conclusion, that you got to give away as much information as you could. So this is actually a good time to do that, because while you're sitting at home, you can actually write down some notes, you can create some ideas and just publish it out there. You can do the video, and that's what I'm doing right now, because I've been thinking for a long time of what we can be promoting, because of the system that we've made. It really is a bit complicated for most of the people how it works. But the thing is that we were doing it all manually. You can do everything manually. You can just spend lots of time just trying to do that. And what we used to do, we were going to Twitter. You just register your account, you type in your name, you say whatever you're doing, whatever your business is, and then you start sending out tweets. Then you start commenting on other people's posts. And the thing is that we had an issue that not all of the people were interacting with us. So we were thinking like, what else could we do? How can we improve this stuff? And what there was like top hashtags that are on the market, and not all of them are positive, but this is the stuff that people are talking about, and you can actually choose it for your location, for your specific location. It doesn't matter where you are, because it's popular in the United States. They have some trends in Germany, there are trends in France, there are trends in Russia, in Africa, in Australia and Canada. They're just like specific concrete trends for each country, and you gotta use those hashtags and trends in your tweets or in your videos or in your streams, in whatever you're posting out there, guys. So the more information you give away, in addition to that, you can use our product. It's called coconuts.cloud. I will send it out in comments and we'll add it to this video below. You can edit it over there. You just can go there and use our product for free for 7 days, and we can even make it longer, I guess. Well, it doesn't matter. During this time of crisis, I think it could be useful for any of you guys. So what our product is doing is that we actually allow the system to follow and unfollow some of the accounts similar to yours. All right. For example, you can do it all manually, and there are limits. Like you can follow around like 15, 16 people per hour for Twitter to do it safely. Otherwise, you'll have your activity will be limited, and better not to go over this limit. And this is the thing that we faced, because we were like doing it like crazy. Okay, this is like the account that has some followers, like the ones that we want, and we can't reach it the other way but to do the advertising or just to follow those people. So we were doing this manually, and we faced some blocks, suspensions, and stuff like that. And then we decided, okay, we can just automate this part of the work so that it will limit our activities so that we don't get suspended, even though it still has. uh, I guess it's been like second week in a row for now, and there's still no answer. So you got to be careful with that stuff, And right now, mostly what we're trying to do is we're trying to make our product as safe as possible. And so we limited all of those activities, and we made it so that you just clearly go through clear accounts. You can just pick up locations. For example, you want to follow people only from your location, you can choose that, and the system will be following only people from your location. And the biggest issue that I personally faced was that when I was following lots of people, because back in the days, like maybe 2 years ago, you were able to follow 1,000 people per day on Twitter. Right now, it's just 400. And you can still follow 1,000 people if you have a verified account. But to have a verified account, you got to be a celebrity, a kind of a popular person who's being impersonated by other people. So, like, most of us don't have that, and Twitter doesn't consider you a famous person unless you've been invited to Oprah show or something like that. So it's not that easy. When you're just a usual account, you can follow only 400 people. That's what it is. 400, and that's total amount of people you can follow per day, and this is the end of this feature that you can use. But the second part is unfollowing some accounts that don't follow you back. For example, like you followed some accounts and they maybe they're not active at all, because someone just registered the account, they followed some of the other accounts, and they're not active, they're not doing anything, they're not liking, they're not retweeting, they're not doing shit, like totally they don't exist for you. But you're following them and you've reached your limit with those accounts. So some of them might not be active, they won't even follow you back. And it means that you are reaching your limits and you can't follow more people. So it's really important to unfollow all of those stuff. So we were looking for some tools on the web ourselves. Some of them are working fine, some of them not so good, and we added this feature to our product. So it's all there, it's all packed up. You can just follow people, the one that you choose based on locations and other stuff you want. You can unfollow them automatically. The people that are not following you back, you can create a whitelist in there so that some accounts, for example, like you're following, I don't know, like some presidents, for example, or some celebrities that probably won't follow you back, but you don't want to follow them, and you can just put all of them into the whitelist in our system. The thing is that we are also working on some ideas regarding the creation of the content, because the key stuff is that Twitter allows you to send 2,400 posts per day, 2,400 tweets. And it means like 2,400 tweets every single day. You can post all of that stuff, you can promote it, and this way you can get attraction to your ideas, the ones that you're promoting, or to your product, or to your brand. So we're working right now on the idea of how to create and generate and plan posting of this product. Because, for example, me personally, I'm like just sending out tweets whenever I feel like it's time to do that. And I'm doing this like every single time I get the chance. But there's just one but, because sometimes, as you know, we go to sleep. Or, for example, we might be driving, or we can go to the shop. But at this time, your audience might be or your competition or somebody else or some other product, and you might just lose this opportunity. So it's really important to send out this information, especially right now, because for example, if you can do something good and you can get some aid to people during the time of crisis, especially during the time of crisis, because people want this information right now. And if you know how to improve stuff, for example, I don't know, you know how to meditate, you know how to work on your health, and you got some shop that sells masks or whatever it is, guys, people want to know that, and they can't find you unless you start connecting to people online. So this is what we are working on, but the thing is that actually you can do all of this stuff manually. So I just encourage you to do that, because if you think like there should be a better time to start promoting stuff like your ideas or your books or your creative work or your scientific work or your medical work, for sure, this time is right now. And like there couldn't be a better time. Right now people are at home, and the way to connect with them is through internet. So that's where you should be as well. So just start working on your product right now. If you have a shop and you can't do sales, well, what the hell? You can do sales from home. You can start posting and delivering stuff. If you can't deliver stuff, you can create some content and just give it to your audience. Because after all, it's all about us humans as humans, connecting human to human. That's what it is. All of the businesses are, because some of us have some needs and requirements. We want to fulfill our lives with some products, success, wishes, desires, dreams. And if you can deliver that, your business will be successful. If you can't, or if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to interact with your audience, well, most probably you'll fail as like 90% of the businesses throughout the history. So uh, if you really are thinking about your customers, if you're really about thinking about other people, you got to be out there and sending information. You should be sharing what you know and giving this data. I'm like right now I'm sharing with you guys like some of the tips that I know about social media marketing on Twitter that you can be using, and some of them could be automated with the help of our product. Some of them could be just done manually. Actually, all of them could be done manually by you. And the thing is, just some of them make it simpler, right? And we're saving time. This is the core idea of the Coconuts Cloud of our product, is saving your time, because I was losing so much time doing it manually, and I didn't hire people. We can be honest with you guys. We didn't hire people. We were doing everything manually on our own, like me and my partners who created the product, and we were doing all the stuff by our hands, like just sitting every day sending tweets and following some people, interacting with them during like the years of practice. And now we know how to do that. This is the good thing. And you can just evade this time that we've spent, and it's all available. So I know it's advertising. For sure it is, because this is the product that we're working on. And but the good thing is about it that we wanted to make this product useful. And if it will help you grow your business, then we will be successful, and then we'll enjoy the things that we're doing. Because otherwise, if it's not helping anyone, to hell with it. No one needs this. And if this product is really not useful, we don't want to work on that. So every feedback is good, and we want to improve it as good as much as we could, so that it's really useful, it's really helping you guys. And if you have any questions regarding how things work, if you have any ideas of how we can improve, or you have any questions on how to handle your social marketing strategy, or you want to promote your brand, or anything connected to promoting and working with Twitter, because right now we're focused on this network, you can just send those questions to us. We have a Facebook page, we have a Twitter account. Well, as I told you, right now it's suspended because we're testing some features, and we hit the limit, and we're still waiting for Twitter to give it back to us. If they want, we'll just add a new Twitter account. So it won't stop us. We have a YouTube channel, and we have a LinkedIn page, so you can find us on all of those networks. Just coconut.cloud, type it in, and you'll find us. And of course, we have a web page where you can get registered. You can talk to our support team over there if you have any questions, or just send us messages on social networks regarding anything you want to know about social media. If you think that this video and videos like that are useful, also give us some feedback, because we might be doing this more often, more recently, and we can be just giving you some concrete ideas of how to handle your Twitter account, for example, or we can be sending you information of how to handle your any social media networks, because we are working personally and with our other companies, because the core idea was that we had another company and wanted to promote this. So we decided to make a product that will help us promote other companies. And at some point of time, this product started becoming something bigger. That's how things work. And that's it, guys. If you'll have any questions, send them to us. Stay healthy. Please take care of yourself and your family. That's all that matters right now, because we should be safe. You should be safe, and try to not to waste your time that you have right now to improve yourself, to make yourself better, to make your company better, to make your family and your relationship better. And I'm sure that we're gonna come out as winners out of this tough times that we're facing. So it was awesome to be with you. My name is Andrew. I'm working with coconuts.cloud, and see you next time, guys. Have an awesome day.